All right, streaming on YouTube, and we've got an eyeball now on Facebook, 5 eyeballs on Facebook. So we'll just get right into this. There is a severe thunderstorm coming through Fayette County as we speak. So again, until 4:15, that's a severe thunderstorm warning. Torrential rain is a big calling card with this particular storm, but hail is also being reported. In fact, my wife said there is hail. Well, she sent me a picture of it, which doesn't do me any good, but it looks like it's probably pea-sized. That would be over on the south side of Lexington, or actually central, not too far from the UK campus, where she is at the moment. So that is part of the cell that's coming through. You see it here on the radar. So damaging wind gusts is certainly a possibility. What you've got going on here, you've got your hail core right in here. And that, again, it's getting a little bit of attenuation just because it is pouring on our radome right now. That's the hole that you see in the middle of that. And so the signal is weakened because there is so much water on the radome. What looks to be going on with the cell, looks like the downdraft here kind of caught up and is now undercutting. But for you folks here out toward Fayette Mall, Man o' War, Nicholasville Road, headed out toward Tate's Creek, probably inside the circle there over toward Lansdowne, you're going to have some strong gusty winds coming on through here. And I don't know if they're going to reach severe criteria, but we are indeed looking at that potential out there for you. Now, we also just watched this storm come through the downtown area, and we just take you to the Fifth Third building here real quick. Let that hopefully update. It's updating. That's rain falling. So again, it's a torrential downpour downtown Lexington from this. We go to the big picture here on the radar. So again, we're losing a little bit because of attenuation. Other clusters of storms are in Shelby, headed over toward Franklin County. One just went through Madison County, now into Estill County. As we're looking at the storm attributes on this, so again, the BTI number, the tornado index, has come down a little bit, but hail, you see it updated right there, right for you. But some of the places that are still in the path of where that hail core is going to be coming through. And again, you're already seeing a lot of places already the heavy rain, so this is just the kind of the back edge of all this. And we're still watching that area along Nicholasville Road for a stronger wind gust potential out of this. Just making sure, yep, no, there's no TOR possible on that, so we'll continue to monitor that. In fact, you can even see a little bit of a bowing out right here. So this is going to be around Boston Road. But you see how you've got that little, let me get the telestrator on there. Oh, golly. Sometimes it just does exactly what it wants to do. All right, you see how you're getting this little bit of a bowing out right in there? So that's where the winds are coming into the back edge of that flanking line right here. And so it's in that area, Boston Road, over toward, again, Fayette Mall. You're going to see some strong wind gusts coming through here in the next couple of minutes. And so you got the torrential rain to the north that's inside the circle on up through the north side of Lexington, now getting up into the horse farms and what is outside of the I-75, I-64 corridor there, headed up Paris Pike. You folks on the east side, it is raining hard. You may be getting a little pea-sized hail near the south split, and heavy rain over there by Frederick Douglass. So that is the overall setup on this, and again, that severe thunderstorm warning until 4:15. That's again for Fayette County. Jessamine County, you're out of it. Don't worry about it at this point. So the storm has left you, although it's going to clip close to the Brannan area, so probably just a little bit north of Brannan. Let's take you over real quick while I got you here, because we've got a couple of minutes, or at least a little bit of time. So that's the Weather Service radar out of Louisville. That's the core, the hail core again, that we were looking at, but I wanted to check the shear on that. So again, it's that corridor right there. There's Nicholasville Road right there. The red line that you see bisects Fayette Mall, over toward Brannan. So there's at least a little bit of light shear there. So some stronger winds, certainly a part of this system. I don't know if, again, if it's reaching severe criteria. Let's see if the chat things weren't working when I started this up, and they're still not working. So we got one of those in earlier. But we've got 1,000 folks on the LEX 18 stream, so thank you for being here. And again, just to give you the quick update as to what is going on. We've got a severe thunderstorm warning for Fayette County. We'll put the radar back up for you. Oh, we've got a new severe thunderstorm warning. So we're extending this one out in time. So this is going to be now until 4:30. So this is a new severe thunderstorm warning for Fayette, the southern part of Bourbon, and the northwestern quarter of Clark County, including Winchester. So let's bring you back to the max track here. So it's for the storm that's now exiting out of, well, still coming through the downtown area of Lexington. It's the west side out toward the airport, you're pretty much in the clear. But again, downtown Lexington, the north side, Bryan Station High School area, get it up toward Elmendorf, Muir Station. Hamburg has got the heavy rain coming through, and same with Lansdowne. So again, that's the new severe thunderstorm warning that we are talking about with it. Let me get just the particulars on it. Bourbon, Clark, Fayette. Okay. Just want to see the attributes. So again, that's what we're, again, this at this point is a garden variety severe thunderstorm, lower end threshold, but keep in mind that there is a tornado watch that is up for central Kentucky. It got extended into the Lexington area until 9 o'clock, and it's really for this cluster of storms that are coming through now. So this is a short fuse tornado watch. Although we'll see if they continue to extend it once this line leaves the area. But again, you see it's Lexington and all the surrounding counties, down to Danville, up to Cynthiana, over to Carlisle. Richmond's included, Winchester's included, and then anywhere back to the west with the original watch in the 127 corridor that was out for us earlier. From the Storm Prediction Center, that's your chances of a tornado. It's a 5 to 10 in that brown shading around Lexington, 2 to 5 in the green shadings to the south and east of Lexington. When you look to the northwest, up there above Louisville, that's where it's a higher percentage, and not only that, but the chances for a significant tornado are in for those folks as well. Here's how the afternoon has developed from 1 o'clock. You see the clusters of storms coming out. There was your initial watch. As the storms came northbound, you see the initial severe thunderstorm warnings that were Anderson County, and then it's been Fayette with a couple of different warnings here, and that's your overall setup at this point. Let's check the downtown again. You know, there's the update. That makes more clouds than rain at this point. It would still be some heavier rain, but it looks like a little brightening there. And I believe I can pop this up to show you what it looked like coming in. Yeah, so watch this. May go a little more slowly than I want here. It may not go at all. That should be going. That's going to be a shame if that didn't do the time lapse that I wanted it to do. Let's do playback speed of 1. Let's try that again. Let's see if it works. If not, it may have just saved 1 frame, and it'll be a call to Barron as to why it did. Oh, it did time lapse. All right. So again, there's the corridor. There's your rain shaft coming in. And boy, I mean, that was some pretty impressive looking stuff there. Wife just sent another text with more hail that she's running into. So I'll tell her meteorologist husband needs a little more precise than just a picture. All right, so there again was the storm coming in, the radar, and we'll wrap this up here in a second because I still have work to do before the 5 o'clock. We did do the updates, and we avoided interrupting the women's skate. We had to do that one year. It was when it was in the evening, and tornado warning came out, and we had to interrupt the women's figure skating of the Olympics. By the way, people aren't happy when you do that. So there again is your radar setup. We come in close. So eastern Fayette County, it's until 4:30. That includes southern Bourbon as well as northwestern Clark. For central Fayette County, it's until 4:15, so another 10 minutes on it as that cell continues pushing through the downtown. Areas toward Fayette Mall, you may have gotten those winds, you may not have. Again, the radar indication was that there was a rear flanking downdraft kind of undercutting everything. And again, the chat feature, I wish I could show you, but it's going woo, woo, woo. So that's not coming through. So there's your setup again. You saw the tornado watches. You've seen the severe thunderstorm warnings. Something else is getting ready to print. Pulling the severe thunderstorm warning for Jessamine County, which we already told you. And so there is, again, your setup. We'll have more coming up here, 5 o'clock on LAX 18. Tune over if you're going to be in the car, or you don't even have to be in the car. I'll be on with Cruiser at 4:40 on 590 AM, 97.3 FM. So that's from 4:40 to just before 5 o'clock for our daily dose of weather frivolity, even though today it's going to be a little more serious with the severe weather potential that's out there. So again, there's your setup. Thanks for clicking over here, and this is a way to communicate with you when we can on the TV side. So again, have a good afternoon, be safe, stay weather aware, and we'll talk to you on LAX 18.